We went through motherfucking the unbelievable.
This beat is so
Hey, hit the block and sell drugs. That's exactly how it was. Take the Sprite and take the codeine and I pull me up a cup. Get a mile and drink on mud and smoke some bud is how it was. Last night we made a movie, I'ma tell you how it was. How it was, nigga, how it was. How it was, bitch, how it was. How it was, nigga, how it was. How it was, I'ma tell you how it was.
What makes a foamer a foamer? Just in case you don't know what a foamer is, it's the bad version of a rail fan. Through this video, I'm going to tell you if you're a foamer or not. I'm going to list down a couple of things, and if you check off one, you're a foamer. Sorry. If you're about 13 or older, you're most likely not a foamer, but if you're about 12 or under, you're most likely a foamer. But still, age doesn't really depend on that. Let's see if you are. Trust me, a foamer is the last thing you want to be named in the railfan community. I myself have never been called one, thankfully, but I feel like my younger self deserved to be called one. I used to yell over trains that were special. Age 13 is when I locked in and realized that it's actually not that professional and no one likes it. Not even myself after looking at the video. I feel guilty for always yelling in the videos. But that's not just what a foamer does, so if you think you're out of that way, don't think you're clear yet. Let me list off some more. By the way, I'm 13 now, but let's get into the video and stop with the chitter chatter. Here's the number one most obvious way to tell if you're a foamer. If you do this, you're a foamer. You scream and yell while the train is going by because something is special on it. If this doesn't define foamers, I don't know what does. About half of the time when I search up something special on a train when I'm taking my first look at it, chances are nowadays they're going to be foaming over it while the train's going by. And this just ruins the entire video. You just don't even want to give them credit. Like, usually as a respectable rail fanner, you'd say, nice catch, or nice video. That's if you're a rail fan and not a foamer. If you foamed over the entire train, we don't even want to give you credit anymore, because you kind of just ruined it. A way worse feeling than that is you know a special train is coming, but a foamer is right next to you and is gonna be next to you when it comes. And the foamer is gonna foam while the train's going by, and you're just simply trying to record. Now, don't get me wrong, most of my videos were just by myself and Zachary, and we were fine. Or even sometimes by myself. But the moments when I can't get some peace and quiet when I'm trying to watch a heritage unit or something special go by just hurts deep inside. Like, I'm over here trying to record a video and stay professional, but then you have to go over here and stand right next to me and scream over a YN2. Like, are you serious? Again, not only affects your video, but also mine. If you're one of these people, I recommend you stop, because it not only makes you look worse, but it also makes the entire railfan community look worse. I realized all of this at a suitable age, but sadly there's people way older than me, or even at my age, still doing this. I mean, even if it's a toddler, like, they still don't know better, but still, I'm just trying to get a good videography, but this toddler had to scream right next to me. Like, he doesn't know any better, and it's not his fault, but still, it would be nice if I just had some peace and quiet. I'm sure all of us normal rail fans will all relate to this one. If you're also one of the normal rail fans just like me, use your voice. Let us know who you are, and by every normal rail fan that respects property and videos of others is a good point and good looks toward the rail fan community. Now, I can't tell if this one's worse or not because I didn't arrange these from worst to best, but the foamers who trespass. Sebastian DeYoung. Let's not forget the kid that literally became famous from his unbelievable stunts on the railroad that were very, very unauthorized. Sebastian DeYoung. A kid that should have been locked up a while ago for trespassing numerous times for what he said, quote-unquote, educational purposes. What do you mean educational purposes? You have absolutely no authority from any railroad company to be out setting switches. Oh, by the way, this is only the tip of the iceberg on what Sebastian has done. He has set switches, turned generators, crossed tracks, and climbed numerous engines. Sebastian literally climbed this engine just because his favorite horn was on it. He was even showing us what the top of the rail cars looked like. He was even flipping switches on generators, setting the fan on and off. The worst thing about this is that Sebastian is quite literally an influence for other people to do his exact same shocking actions. He was showing us what you can and cannot do on illegal railroad property that should only be accessed by authorized railroad employees. It's actually quite impressive that he knows all of this stuff, but he still doesn't know what a handbrake is.
Here's a wheel, I don't know what that's for.
I mean, let's not even talk about a kid that did one way more horrendous action than all of Sebastian has ever done, but purposely derailed a train just for some clout.
Hell no, man.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my freaking god! Oh my god, are they okay?
This kid caused a $300,000 train derailment just because he wanted some attention. More importantly, the two innocent lives in the front that were put at jeopardy because some kid wanted some internet attention. This makes me wonder if the railfan community is just cooked in general. Credit to BNSF 1458's video, by the way. That obviously wasn't mine. I couldn't find the video anywhere else. Sorry about that. There's a huge difference between a railfan and a foamer. A railfan treats the railroad equipment and property with respect and obeys the very simple laws that they put out just to protect us. And along that for the fun, they are professional. They use a professional equipment. They don't talk. They let their audience enjoy the show. Foamers do the exact opposite. They jeopardize property, most likely. They do not obey most of the rules that railroad safety puts out. They do not keep their videos professional. Rather, it's more like their own experience matters more. And most of all, they are not a part of the railfan community under any circumstances. Let's move on to the third and final checkbox, at least so far I can think of right now. If there's more towards the foamer, I'll make part 2. The foamer who saw a cool train but makes about 10 different edits and 2 entire videos just on that one train. I gotta admit, I'm like 1/4 guilty of this because if I saw an SD70M leading a train, I'm gonna make like 3 or 5 different edits of it. But I'm talking like a foamer that makes about 10 different edits and 2 entire videos on a sticker unit. Fortunately, these foamers are pretty hard to find and there's not many of them. But unfortunately, looking at the exact number, you'd be surprised on just how many there actually still are. And if you're one of these people, you're definitely a foamer. I think the most common foamer out of all of these, though, is the screamers. And then the trespassers, and then these. Not much to say to these guys, but normally they're quiet over their trains, they respect property, they just make tons of videos of the same train when they get home. Well, that's going to conclude today's video of what makes a foamer, but if you guys have different ways that people can be foamers, definitely leave it in the comment section, and I will choose you and give you credit. And obviously put your ideas in the video, that's what it's for. But that's going to conclude today's video. I really hope you enjoyed. Smash that like button and subscribe button to see more future content of my monthly catches. I really hope that you made it out clean and not a foamer, because if you didn't check any of these off, you can say truthfully that you are not a foamer.
Ice water turn Atlantic, night calling in a phantom. Told them hold it, don't you panic. Took an island, felt the magic. Drop the roof, more expansion. Drive a coupe, you can stand